East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we know that time is precious, but some times are better than others. That's why we have 4 urgent care facilities with pediatric experts ready to get you back to better in no time.
All right, good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, maybe some hot cocoa this morning, although it's not cold outside. We sure hope you have a great day. We are talking about some scattered light rain showers throughout the day today, and we're also talking about strong to severe thunderstorms early Monday morning. But before we get there, I want to start you off with a nice little time lapse from KMNV. This is at Monroe County Airport in Madisonville. We had a gorgeous sunrise taking shape yesterday. I was watching this camera throughout the day yesterday, and man, I'll tell you what, that is a very busy general aviation day. Or airport, I should say. We had some high-level clouds. We had some fair weather cumulus clouds, a little bit of a breeze. Those mid to high-level clouds started to increase yesterday evening as our little wave of energy that's bringing us the clouds here this morning continue to head our way. Good morning, Julie, Nathan, Katrina, and Carol. First to the chat here this morning. That's a live look right now in Monroe County, and we have those overcast skies with us. That's going to be the general rule of thumb throughout the day today. Not expecting a ton of sunshine. We're going to stay mostly cloudy. And the reason being is that we have a little wave of energy down over Texas. It's been over Texas for quite some time, but it's going to continue to kind of lift its way north and northeast. And as it does so, it will continue to bring us a little bit of light rain and mostly cloudy skies. So here's the radar recap all the way through 7 o'clock this morning. And not a ton of rain expected across the area, but don't be caught off guard if you get a couple of showers throughout the day. Today, got a little bit of upper level moisture starting to show up towards Chattanooga. But not a ton's going to make its way to the surface. But something that we can't not talk about here throughout the day today. And I think as this wave moves through overnight tonight, that's going to continue to bring us some scattered light rain showers as we get into our Sunday morning. And I do think that the rain's going to stick around probably for off and on throughout the day on Sunday. But it's really Monday morning as we head off to work and school that we're going to be talking about because we do have a risk for severe storms here in East Tennessee. If you have travel plans to Nashville, Memphis, we're going to continue to see mostly cloudy skies, a couple of light rain showers lifting from south to north, but this is also bringing us some much warmer weather. Good morning, Seth. How are you, buddy? How about that? Did you guys watch the Vols basketball game last night? What an incredible game it turned out to be. I mean, we took the lead and we kept it the entire time. That was just amazing. All right, radar recap here this morning. You can see a little bit of light rain showing up. The atmosphere is dry in the low levels, but it will gradually saturate from top to bottom throughout the day. So while it may be showing up on the radar this morning, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get rain. And if you do, maybe just a light sprinkle or two. All right, morning temperatures, not bad. We're in the 50s and 60s. That feels pretty good outside. I suppose ski season is over, Nathan. And what are you doing up so early? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah, you've got animals and kids. All right, temperature change from yesterday. It was chilly yesterday morning, but this morning we're 5, 10, 15, 20 degrees, 22 degrees warmer in Sweetwater and Tellico Plains than what we were yesterday morning. So nice, mild start. Good morning, Ruth. How are you this morning? All right, so let's talk about our future cast throughout. This has a future cast throughout the day. This has the general rule of thumb, the general idea that the clouds are going to be with us. Not a ton of moisture this morning. We take you all the way from now through the lunch hour at a snail's pace, apparently. As we get into the lunch hour, a couple of spotty light showers. So if you have any outdoor plans, ball games, events going on here today, something to keep in mind. And don't forget, you can always check in with the interactive radar with the East Tennessee Weather app. And if you don't have it, scan that QR code or just go to easttnweather.com. I've got links for Android and iPhone at the top of the screen there. You'll be able to track some of these showers throughout the day today, tomorrow, or any and every day because it gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours based on what's going on out there right now. So if you go check it out right now, you'll see that moisture kind of streaming its way from south to north. So again, a couple of spotty showers by the end of the day. Not necessarily everybody gets rain. Not everyone gets a lot of rain. Some may get a little bit more if we can get a little bit more. We have a little stability, and we have a little bit more of a saturated atmosphere as we get into the evening hours. So some of us may have a quick little shower or two. Most of us, it will likely be on the dry side. All right, so here's those weather headlines as we talk about that. Mostly cloudy, breezy, warm, so the wind's going to stick with us today, tomorrow, and really on into our Monday as well. Overnight showers may stick around on Sunday, at least for off and on throughout the day. We do stay mostly cloudy, but it's going to stay warm. And then strong or severe storms are possible. It looks like it's going to be late Sunday and early Monday, so we're going to be tracking that here and time everything out for you. Talk about your storm threats in just a moment. By the way, lunchtime temperatures are going to be in the 60s and 70s today. If you have any outdoor plans, if you're going to be just grabbing lunch on the go, because you just got so many errands to run and so many things to do. But forecast highs are going to be great. We're going to be in the 70s for the most part. And yesterday, by the way, we made it into the 80s. 81 degrees was the high temperature yesterday in Knoxville. All right, so now let's talk about the severe weather, the potential severe weather. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has not changed any of this from what we saw yesterday. We are still under level 1, level 2 risk with a level 3 back into Middle Tennessee and Kentucky, just barely clipping, not really even clipping the Cumberland Plateau. Good morning, Wiley. How are you this morning? We've got Donna joining us as well. Up too early today, but I have to work. All right, well, I was up early on a Saturday as well. That's just how we roll, right? All right, so level 1, level 2 risk for severe storms, not just here locally, but around the region. And you can see where the bullseye is going to be for severe weather. So that's going to be breaking out as a strong cold front heads our way. It's a negatively tilted cold front, meaning it's going to be a little bit stronger. It's got more energy. And then as the cold front slides off to our southeast, that's going to continue to produce a level 1 and a level 2 risk for severe storms all the way from the mid-Atlantic down to the southeastern coast and the Gulf. All right, so let's go and time everything out for you. We pick up our timeline tonight at 7 o'clock, running through tomorrow morning. And you can see around the Appalachian region as this little wave swings on through. That's just going to provide a couple of scattered light rain showers. So little wave of energy. That's 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. But if you notice that we'll have a couple of spotty showers. A very warm, moist atmosphere is kind of lifting its way northward out ahead of this main cold front. So again, some spotty showers today. Spotty showers expected throughout the day tomorrow. I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans. Just know that you may get wet at times. Then as we get into our Sunday night, that's 7 o'clock Sunday night. Here comes the cold front. That's when we're really going to start to see severe weather break out across parts of the Mississippi, River Valley, into Nashville, and then right here in East Tennessee. That's Monday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're talking morning rush hour, kids heading off to school, spring break ending for a lot of kids, maybe starting for some kids as well. Other than that, I think it's going to be a rough go to our Monday morning. Now, as we continue to progress through time, make sure you check back in tomorrow morning. I'll have a live weather update at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. But here's the deal. We'll have more updates on on better timing of this as we get into our Sunday. But it does look like it's going to be Monday. I would say anytime, probably, I'd go 4 a.m. right now through about, say 10 a.m. That looks to be the best timing right now. And all modes of severe weather are on the table. Then that slides its way to the south and southeast. This high-res model only goes till 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. As we get through the afternoon, we'll continue to get a better idea. But anyways, Monday afternoon, so not only do we have the showers early in the morning, but Monday afternoon, I still think we're going to have some instability, and we could see a few thunderstorms throughout the day on Monday. But not necessarily severe weather. Well, we could see some strong to severe thunderstorms, but really that level 1 and level 2 level 1, level 2 risk for severe storms is really going to be early in the morning on Monday. So here are those storm threats. All modes of severe weather are on the table. Damaging straight line wind is going to be the main threat. And so we got a lot of wind in the atmosphere. That's going to be the main threat. But tornadoes can't be totally ruled out. So they are possible. We have some spin in the atmosphere. I just don't think that the spin really matches up with the line of thunderstorms. If it matched up a little bit more closely, I think we'd have a better chance for seeing isolated tornadoes. But I just don't think that's going to be the case. Now, I think the best location, or the greatest threat anyways, will be the classic Southern Valley and the Cumberland Plateau. The Valley and Upper East Tennessee, not necessarily likely for any sort of tornadic activity. But again, with a line of severe weather moving on through, can't rule it out. Hail as well. So we could see some isolated larger hail, 1 inch in diameter or less or smaller, I think is probably the general rule of thumb there. And then isolated flooding and flash flooding. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and talk about the rainfall that we're expected here over the next 7 days. This takes us today and tomorrow, where we could see, generally speaking, now this is from the Weather Prediction Center, so this is just kind of broad brushing of general idea. Gives us an idea of what's going on. This takes us through Monday. How about through next Wednesday? We're going to continue to see more rain because we've got another system on the way Wednesday and Thursday that could produce severe weather as well. Welcome to March and April, right? Here we go. Severe weather season is upon us, my friends. And when you look at your 7-day outlook of rainfall, it's going to be soggy. So if you own farms, something to kind of keep in mind that we are expected to see quite a bit of rainfall over the next 7 days, anywhere from basically 1 to 3 inches. With the heaviest amounts going to be a little bit further to our west, across the Plateau, Southern Valley. But that's something to kind of keep in mind. All right, let's go and talk about the 7-day forecast. And as we do so, you really get a good idea of how this is all playing out because we're going to see warm temperatures today. I'm going to cool things down a little bit tomorrow and also on Monday. The coolest day comes through on Tuesday down to 65, but that's average for this time of year. Average high for now is 65 degrees. And then look at next week. We're talking very warm humid air going to set up shop, and that's going to lead to afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Now, we've got a stubborn ridge of high pressure that's going to be anchored down to our south across the Gulf and the southeastern states, and I think that's just going to put us on the northern fringe on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which is going to continue to lead us to afternoon showers and thunderstorms as we get into the middle part of next week. So we'll see how that all plays out. But again, have a way to receive weather information. Remember the East Tennessee Weather app. The QR code's right there. Is 100% free. You'll never pay for weather information. It's all sponsored out by local sponsorships and businesses here in East Tennessee. And so that's the only way we can keep things up and running. So, be patient with me. Understand that I got to have advertisements and commercials on some of my daily forecasts. Some folks have reached out and said, hey, listen, I'm not going to be watching you if you keep putting ads on there. Well, then we're not going to have a product. Just kind of the way it works, right? All right, good morning, Otto. Nice tie. Good morning from Ringgold, Georgia. How are you this morning, bud? Let's see. I think we have Houston in the bag on Sunday. We got to play defense. Yeah, I hope so. But, man, I tell you what, that game last night was just awesome. A little tired and sleepy this morning. By the time we got home, we went to a friend's house and watched the game. It was a lot of fun. Eating me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Nice. Nice, Seth. Good morning, Kathy. How are you this morning? Katrina says, go Vols. Awesome stuff like that. Real recognizes real. Real recognizes real. I like that. Are we talking severe storms Monday for Tri-Cities as in tornadoes? No. Less likely to see any sort of tornado threat in Tri-Cities. Do we see heavier rain? Yeah, we're probably going to have more of a flooding and flash flood threat with some strong gusty winds. But the threat really starts to diminish through the morning hours on Monday as it works its way from the plateau to the Tri-Cities area. But by the way, real recognizes real. Thanks for joining us on the program here this morning from the Tri-Cities area. Remember, East Tennessee covers all of East Tennessee, from Chattanooga to the Tri-Cities, the Cumberland Plateau, to our beautiful Smoky Mountains. Do you love those time lapses that we get to see around town? Have any of you seen my new camera? Let's go ahead and take you outside. I'll show you my latest camera. If you've not seen this yet, but if you've been part of the broadcast, you've definitely probably have seen it. But in downtown Clinton, so everyone give a big shout out to Clinton, Anderson County this morning. Little glow of the sunrise off on the right-hand side of the screen. It's a great camera. You can check out these time lapses as well online at easttnweather.com. I'll be getting this up and running on YouTube, so it'll be available on YouTube. I'll, of course, have it on the 24-hour channel, which is Roku TV, Amazon Fire, but I'll also have it on the app and the website, so you can always check out some live weather cameras right there as well. All right, my friends, guess what? If you're new to the program on Saturday, we do it Monday through Friday, but we also do it Saturday and Sunday. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your national holidays. It's 7:14. If you're running off to soccer games this morning, baseball games here today, again, keep an eye to the sky. We do have some scattered light rain showers that will set up shop and roll on in. All right, so your national holidays throughout the day today. I haven't even looked at them yet. Well, of course, we're always celebrating birthdays and events. Who doesn't like to celebrate birthdays and events? Right? Birthdays and events are always a good thing, so we're celebrating that. It's National Pita Day. Anybody like pita bread? I actually had, what was it, Naf Naf? I think it's Naf Naf yesterday in a Mediterranean place here in town. And, of course, you get some pita bread with some good old baba ganoush. Ooh. Or, you know what's really good with pita breads? I like to make sandwiches, or really like a stuffed pita bread like salad. So you take a salad, you all mix it up with your chicken and all the things, and then you stuff it in your pita bread. And you eat salad like a sandwich. By the way, did you know it's National Nevada Day? Do you say Nevada? Nevada. My kids corrected me yesterday because we were going the other day because one of my kids had a big old test on the states of the United States. He had to know all of the states, and so I said Nevada, and he goes, Dad, it's Nevada. I said tomato, tomato, potato, potato, kid. I say Nevada because I'm from Colorado. So I say Nevada. National Vietnam War Veterans Day. Let's give a big shout out to all the Vietnam War veterans. Thank you for your service. If you're joining us on the podcast this morning, if you're a Vietnam vet. All right, National Lemon Chiffon Cake Day. Lemon Chiffon Cake Day. Chiffon. Tomato. Love lemon. Probably my favorite thing to eat is like lemon cookies. If you've never had Ham and Goodies lemon cookies, I'm a boat and I didn't know it. Ham and Goodies lemon cookies are hands down some of the best cookies out there. Big shout out to Ham and Goodies this morning. They're not a sponsor of the broadcast, but guess what? If you got some cookies over at Ham and Goodies and you want to send them to East Tennessee Weather, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. Let's give... Where would we be without the mom and pop business owners? They're the ones who make the world go round, who make our communities what they are. Nathan also, he was a mom and pop business owner here a while back. I guess I'm technically a mom and pop business owner. I don't know. Am I technically a mom and pop business owner? Not really, I guess. What considers a mom and pop business? Anyways, support local businesses. If you're looking for some great, unique presents for birthdays or Christmas time, you know, it's the mom and pop businesses that really have some of the most unique, amazing gifts that you could possibly give away. All right. Those are your national holidays here this morning. We'll take you back outside, show you what it looks like in Hardin Valley, Carnes, the Solway community. Those pesky clouds are going to stick with us all day today. That's what we're going to be stuck with. So hopefully you don't mind the clouds. But again, temperature-wise, it's not going to be bad whatsoever. Let's see if I had some nice new photos to share with you this morning, and I do. And he's joining on the broadcast this morning. Give a big shout out to Autopilot. Let's get that smarter. Let's get it smaller, Otto. He's joining us from Ringgold, Georgia. Let's just put that right over my face. Ringgold, Georgia. So Otto says on this one, by the way, he uploaded it through the Witcher's Pictures link using the East Tennessee Weather app. He said, sunrays, beaver tail splash. Oh, that's cool, Otto. That's a beaver right there. That's awesome. Big shout out to Otto this morning for a great photo. Shout out to Otto. Let's see, we got a couple other ones. He's got another one. How about another sunrise photo? You live in a beautiful part of Ringgold, Georgia. That's a great sunrise. Thanks, Otto, for sharing these photos. It almost looks a little like misty and frosty, but doesn't that sort of look like a winter kind of a sunrise? Like you got some dew on the ground. Otto's killing it today, Otto. We've also got Sarah Randolph, beautiful sky in Rockwood Mountain. How about this one? This one coming in from Sarah, Rockwood Mountain. There we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Rockwood Mountain's such a great place. And we also have another one coming in from Katrina, who's also joining us on the broadcast this morning. I think she said this was from Rutledge. Let's see what she says on this one. So she says, Katrina, big shout out to Katrina. Friday night, Rutledge, my backyard. Oh, you do live in a gorgeous backyard, don't you? There we go. Great photos. Let's get those off the screen. There we go. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Great job. Big shout out to everybody who uploaded photos to Witcher's Pictures. By the way, if you don't have the app yet, let me just show you quickly what the app looks like. Here's what the app looks like when you open it up. Of course, the live broadcaster is right there at the top of the app. And just, I got to keep saying this because you got to teach people how to use things, right? And I want to teach you how to use the app. But listen, if you open the app up and you don't see me during a live broadcast, but you go to Facebook and you do see me, you can comment on Facebook and YouTube, which is great. You can't comment on the app, but you can watch. But if it doesn't show up, click on the daily forecast weather updates and then come back to the main page. So what you do is you click on this, goes to the daily forecast weather updates where I've already uploaded that this morning. And click on the orange TN and the white lightning bolt. That takes you back to the homepage. That should launch the live video or just force to delete it. But anyways, if you wanted to share photos, come down to Witcher's Pictures and you click on that and you can share some photos just like Autopilot has and Katrina and Julie has in weeks past and months past. And don't forget to click on the YouTube one right there. That just takes you right to YouTube. Let's cancel that. And that's where you can also watch live broadcasts. You can catch the 24-hour weather channel right there if you click on that. Of course, right now we are broadcasting live because this is where we currently are. See? I just showed you that. But what you also can do is watch the 24-hour weather channel. And don't forget, I'm also on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, and also YouTube. So you can download the East Tennessee Weather app right there for your Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or you can open it up on YouTube. Did you know that YouTube, people are watching more product and programs on YouTube than regular TV now? And YouTube, watching it on the big screen, YouTube on the big screen has now taken over watching YouTube on your app. Did you know these things? Good morning, Layla, by the way. These low temperatures are super nice, aren't they? Oh, it feels great outside. Morning, RD. How are you this morning? Good morning. I don't recall having such a windy, high humidities and fire danger in March. Well, we haven't had high humidities, first of all. It's been extremely dry. I don't recall a March being this windy as well. I was actually saying that to somebody the other day. But it's just the way every year plays out a little different. Angela, good morning, Angela. I saw her over at Hobbytown the other day. We were trying to get one of my kids' cars fixed. By the way, we got to come back, Angela. Some wiring broke. Friend of ours tried to get the wiring to fixed, and, well, the part that got fixed last week has got to be replaced again because, well, something happened to the car. And she says, yeah, thanks for all you do and all your sponsors. I appreciate you, Angela. Shanna Marie says, keep the commercials, whatever you need. You're the best, and we are blessed to have you. Aw, well, you're awfully sweet this morning. Yeah, don't forget about the Lady Vols. They play at 3:30. It's going to be a packed house. Real recognizes real. Appreciate you. Watch every chance I get. Well, I do appreciate that. And I appreciate if you like and share, go subscribe to YouTube. It just helps to build the platform up, gives you other ways to be notified by weather. Did anybody get the push alert that I sent this morning? And did you click on it? And are you watching on the app? I guess if you are, you can't really comment this morning, but that is what it is. It's 7:22. Man, I tell you what, I sure hope you have a great Saturday. It's great to have a nice win as we wake up here from the Vols game last night, and hopefully the Lady Vols take on a big win today. If you're going to be watching the game, enjoy it. I'm actually going to be meeting up with some longtime friends. Some of you may or may not know. I'm going to go back years at the TV station. Robin Nagel. Robin Murdoch is what she was called. She was a reporter and an anchor at the TV station years ago. Well, we're talking like 2006, 8, 10 maybe, like a long time ago. Anyways, her and her husband and her family are driving through town, so we're going to meet up and go have some lunch with them and a bunch of old school TV people getting together. Don't forget, if you're looking for something to do, you can go out to the Barrel House today from 11 to 6 and see Felicia go buy some stuff. Speaking of a small business, mom and pop shop, if you will. And the Pickle Festival is also today. So if you're looking for something fun to do, you can definitely go do that. And, of course, we got basketball again tomorrow night. Man, I tell you. Hey, scattered showers throughout the day today, into tonight, and through our Sunday morning. But don't forget, severe weather possible late Sunday, early Monday morning. It could be a rough start to our Monday morning, but of course, I'll keep you posted on that. So don't forget to join in for a live weather update as we get started on Sunday morning and, of course, on Monday morning. Sunday morning's at 7 o'clock in the morning. Monday morning is at 6 o'clock in the morning, if not before that, if we're doing live severe weather coverage. We sure hope you have a great day. Be safe, be kind to each other. As I always say, life is short.